And we're about to start. So you've got Drummy and Locke commentating here. Welcome, Locke.
Good to have you here, mate. Thanks very much for letting me come up here and have a look.
What should be a tight battle. So here's the opening bounce of the 2015 Mininera District Football Grand Final. Armstrong and Turner, won by
Fitzgerald through to Michael Lockyer, who pumps it forward in the direction of Scott Henderson, and the ball dribbles through for a behind.
Butler to kick out, Johnny Butler. Kicks short to McDougall, Tim, who marks. 40 out. Kicks out the far side out to Cameron, the captain and coach. Marks half-back flank. Looks centre wing towards Cronin, who marks just forward to centre on this side of the ground. Plays on now, kicks long, down forward, looking for Paddy, and he marks 45 out, right on the boundary. He quickly looks inside and looks to the other Cronin in Mitch, Tyler, sorry, and he marks 35 out on a 45-degree angle. Tyler Cronin lining up for the first shot of the year for Taddy for the grand final, and he misses to the near side. That'll be 1 point for him.
Brad Lockyer to take the kick in for Lismore Darren. Kicks long down the middle of the ground in the direction of the ruckman Tim Turner. Gary Knight's there as well.
McDougall gathers, handballs to no one in particular. He's in and under again, gets a handball out to McNeil.
Tackle by Stephen
Thompson.
Fisher.
Ball spills out. And we've got Laidlaw in under the pack as push and shove, and the umpire's called for a bounce. Turner and Armstrong. Armstrong wins that one clearly. In under the pack. It's been pushed out. McDougall, Tim tries for a quick kick, doesn't. Gets away by Turner.
Down to all Grant Place.
Lamford gets the handball away.
Brad Schultz gets a quick handball out. It's no one at all. Back into the pack, and we'll have a ball up right in the centre of the ground. Turner down to Fisher. Fisher handball out the back. Taddy have got the run of it.
That's Cronin again. Tyler, great kick to Thompson. Thompson marks exactly 50 out. Straight in front. Finds short to Cronin again in Tyler. He's found a bit of the ball early, Tyler. Probably too far out. Does look short again to Tucker, who marks. This is within distance for Tucker.
Not much of a breeze favouring either end though, so both ways should be easy to kick at.
I'll tell you what, Lockie, it's a credit to the Wallora Football Club. Whoever's looked after the ground, it's in outstanding condition. Yeah, as Tucker kicks towards goal, it's pretty straight, I think. There's a goal, and there's the first goal for the grand final to Richard Tucker at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. So after three and a half minutes, it's Teddy in 1-1-7. There's more Darren Allen, one behind. Hope Ruckman miss it.
Stephen Fisher with the ball at the back. Handball through to Michael Lockyer. Doesn't pick it up. Slams on the boot now. Going inside 50 to Ryan Elliott. Big left foot kick. Unorthodox style, but within his range again. Elliott on his way in now. A kick from about 50. Might quite make the distance, spoiled through for a behind.
Good punch there by Cameron just to spoil it through. Lewis medalist from early in the week kicks out from full back to Blandford, who drops it.
It's Corey Smith, handballs to Josh Pearson, fumbles. Ball's loose now. Pearson again roving, left footer. Inside forward 50 to Brad Schultz, who takes a chest mark in the far pocket. Right hand side of the ground. Schultz on his way in, and it looks like he's kicked it. That'll be the first goal to Lismore Darren Allen, bringing the scores be 1-2-8 to Lismore Darren Allen to 1-1 Tadioon 7.
Five and a half minutes gone in the first quarter. Armstrong and Turner in the ruck again. Neither one wins it. McDougall taps it out to the other McDougall, but Lismore are away with it.
Darcy Skeen, handball to Curtis Young. Forward in the direction of Brad Schultz. Ball forward. Corey Smith after it in the long sleeves.
Tucker gathers in and under. Away to Rabbit, as he's all well known. He kicks long to Butler.
Ball made by Dean McPhan.
Butler gathers. Gets to McDougall. Sean kicks short to Wilmore. Paddy, who goes over his head.
Gary Knights falls over, recovers the ball.
Free kick paid there, I reckon, for leg.
Kicks on the right boot out to McDougall, I believe.
Who kicks looking for an option. Yes, it was McDougall. Oh, Blandford going for the... missed the bloke.
Michael Fitzgerald, handball to Corey Smith. Kick out on the wing in the direction of Brad Schultz, who gathers. Runs down towards centre half forward. Kicks it inboard to Josh Pearson. Josh Pearson steadies. Looks inside forward 50. Left foot kick in the direction of Wayne Loader. League goal kicking medalist this year. 120 odd goals to his name. Not the highest percentage shot, but if there's one bloke out there that'll make it, it's probably Wayne. And he's missed to the near side, bringing the total of Lismore Darren Allen to 3 points and the single goal. Tadioon still 1-1-7.
Butler, Johnny Butler to kick out from full back. Kicks long this time to centre half back towards Fraser.
Ball fumbled around out the back by someone I can't name.
I reckon, wasn't it?
It may be.
Fraser picks it up, tries to bunch a tackle, gets a handball away. No, he's been held with the ball, had an opportunity.
League best and fairest runner-up in Michael Lockyer gets the kick. Long ball to the goal square. Won't say tall timber, but Bradley Schultz rushes it through.
Lismore Darren 1 goal 4. Taddy 1 goal 1. Butler to kick back in. Long to Armstrong. Off hands, play on. Cronin gets a hand out. Out to Wilmore. Taps along. Paddy goes in hard again and then under. The ball's out again. Clear. Hands out there by Hot Dogs to Tucker. Tucker now short to Thompson, who marks at centre half forward. 70 out. The true centre half forward position. Kicks long. Down towards Butler. Steve Butler. 2 and 1. Ball spoiled away. Tim McDougall roves in the packs. Handballs over to Steve Butler. Handballs back inside, but to no one.
It's Ryan Elliott. Ryan Elliott, left footer. Chip inboard to... looks like Darcy Skeen, who gathers. Fumbled handball to Tim Fitzgerald. Back to Ryan Elliott, who's tackled on the 50. Gets a kick away. He's been judged dropping the ball.
Good mark, good tackle by Cronin. Severely undersized there, but managed to hang on to him. Kicks short towards Tim McDougall, who doesn't quite make it.
Ball fumbling on the far side, back to McDougall. Looking to have a shot for goal. That's Lismore Darren Gary Knight's
Been rushed.
balled it through. Brad Lockyer, short inboard to Jacob Morgan. Takes the mark around about 35 metres out from the Tadioon goal. Long down the line to in the direction of Tim Turner. Spoiled. Curtis Young gets a handball inboard. All in dispute. Tadioon player there, well met by Brad Schultz. Ball still in dispute. We'll have a ball up on centre wing. Turner do the ruck work, down to Brad Schultz. It's a high ball going nowhere in particular in the direction of Grant Place. Ball spills. Tadioon have got the numbers and will run it out from half back through the centre of the ground.
Johnny Butler kicks now into full forward down towards Steve Butler, his brother. It's a good contest, both hit the ground. Rove by Darren Allen.
It's Michael Fitzgerald there, kicking along the line to Stephen Fisher. Short kick in the middle of the ground in the direction of Grant Place.
Armstrong gathers well. The big frame kicks short. Finds Johnny Butler, who's getting a bit of the ball early. Kicks short again, that falls short into the right towards Tim McDougall. Pack form. Tim McDougall gets a handball out to Tucker though. Handball's out wide back to Mick McNeil, who kicks short.
Dean McPhan pushes the ball back out of defensive 50 for Lismore Darren Allen. Fumbled by Michael Lockyer, who gets a handball forward. Bradley Schultz again. Ball spilled in the tackle.
Nichols gets a handball out to Tucker, who's back to Butler. Johnny looks on his right, goes wide to Cronin. Misses the target. Oh, it's a free kick. It's obviously a kick downfield, even though it's backwards. Play's played on.
I think
The two umpires aren't in sync here yet.
I think it's going to be brought back to the centre of the ground.
Yeah.
Seems the two of us are the only ones that know what's going on out here.
Back to Richard Tucker. And umpire still holding play up. Richard Tucker, centre wing. Kicks short, finds Laidlaw. He kicks wide to Lauder, who marks. He kicks wide again to Cameron. 70 out for goal. Left half forward. A kick short to Tim McDougall, who kicks inside to Tucker, who marks 45 out. Really directly in front.
That'll be reversed. Bradley Schultz to take the kick. Tadioon better get used to the side of Brad being a bit of a pest. He's known for that around the home club. Long kick. Straight in the arms of Damien Cameron.
Who brings it back into the forward 50, but marked by
Michael Lockyer, who's forced to play on. Corey Smith overruns it. Curtis Young gets a handball away. Looks like Smith has earned himself a free kick and will take the kick from half back.
It's just got a bit willing here, Lockie, actually.
Testing the patience of the boys, I think, at the moment. Inboard in the direction of Elliott.
Cronin rose. Kicks back inside forward 50. It's 2-on-1 to Steve Butler and he's outmarked.
That'll be Michael Fitzgerald cutting it off. Son of North Ballarat coach Gerald Fitzgerald. His brother Tim also playing today. It's called to play on. Handballs to Jacob Morgan cutting around the back. Lack of options goes back to Fitzgerald, who kicks long down the centre of the ground toward Ryan Elliott, who flies. Ball spills to Grant Place. It'll be Lockie Bryant kicking to half forward to Bradley Schultz, who's had a bit of it as well early.
Sure has.
Swings in the middle of the ground, short chip in the direction of Loader. Fumbles picked up by Scott Henderson. Back to Loader, slams on the left boot. Josh Pearson in pursuit, and it'll roll through for a behind. Brings Lismore Darrenellum's score to 1 goal 5. 11 to Tattyoons 1 to 8.
We've had 15 minutes in the first quarter. Butler kicking out. Found Mitch Cronin. He kicks long now to his brother Tyler. Undersized.
Ryan Elliott, handball to Stephen Fisher, who's under pressure. Quick kick away into the middle of the ground.
Tucker gets it and it's clear. Gets the handball clear now to Butler. Steve Butler runs back into traffic and manages to find himself clear. Gets the handball out to Cronin again, who's obviously got nothing to kick to up there, and they hold their ground. Fraser goes wide to the captain, to the coach Cameron. Cameron now kicks inside 52 McDougall. Xander taps it back to a running Blanford. Got around on his left, but got it tapped out well. Blanford in and under again. Sean McDougall picks it up, gets it out to Xander. It's a battle in the pack.
And Darcy Skeen with a quick kick out of defence. Bouncing in front of Curtis Young. Swings onto his left. Inboard to
Stephen Butler to Cronin. Has time to run inside 50. Kick towards goal and just missed to the left-hand side. Mitch Cronin. First score for the day. So at the 16-minute mark of the first quarter, it's Tattyoon 1 goal 3 to Lismore 1 goal 5.
Dean McPhan short into Brad Lockyer. Takes a mark. Looks further afield, not much option, so he chips back to McPhan. McPhan quickly to the far side of the ground to Brad Schultz. Been busy, fumbles the mark. Steadies himself, looks inboard to Tim Fitzgerald. Tim will go long, inside forward 50 in the direction of Josh Pearson. Ball spills to the front.
Butler gets that. Nicholas, back to the other Butler, Johnny, who kicks long towards Rich Tucker, who's spoiled there but still gets the ball back. He kicks short to Cronin. Cronin tries to tap it, won by Lismore Darrenellum.
Brad Lockyer, quick kick forward. It'll fall in front of Josh Pearson, who takes a chest mark about 49 from goal. This will be beyond him, so he'll need to look to pass. Fancies his chances. Long up and under kick. Fall out of bounds in the Lismore Darrenellum far right pocket. We'll have a throw in.
Tight battle. Lockie now the team really able to settle really.
Yeah, so far so good in the eyes of the fans, I think. It's going to be a good day of footy. Ball comes in. Grant Place does the ruck work for Lismore Dairy, but Tattyoon win the quick kick out.
The Blaze are getting the kick there and it's out in the full.
Corey Smith will take the kick in. Pumps it long to the top of the goal square. Ryan Elliott blocked out there. I think the umpire's called and we'll get a free kick and take a kick for goal. Will be a testy kick for Ryan, being a left footer. Goes with an unusual effort, which goes across the face of goal to Wayne Loader. He fumbles it out of bounds. We'll have another throw in on the close side to us, right hand side of screen. Tap down to Scott Henderson, puts his head over the ball, gets the handball out to Brad Schultz. In and under again. Ball spills. Henderson. Handball out to Skeen, who's taken over the boundary line. We'll have it all in again. Ball thrown in. Braden Robinson to do the ruck work for Lismore. Ball went through the back. Josh Pearson was doing the roving work at the back there and has been adjudged to be held. Take his kick from approximately 30-35 metres out on a very slight angle. Another of many left footers for Lismore Darren. Sizable crowd in here too today. It's been fantastic to see the support from both clubs. Pearson's kick's on the way. He slotted it. That'll be the second for the Demons. That takes Lismore Darren Allen to 2-5. To Tadioon's 1 goal 3. Different position today behind the scoreboard, not able to look up and let somebody else do the math.
Robinson allowed it to contest the set of outs. One by Robertson.
Captain of Tim Fitzgerald. He gets a handball back to Jack Pitts.
McDougall though, Tim intercepts well, kicks short, finds his teammate in Xander McDougall, brother. He says which option to go to. Kick short again towards Paddy, and Paddy marks. No, McNeil. Mick McNeil. Sorry, marks. Right hand pocket. No, Sam Munro, sorry. Got your name's wrong there. Sam Munro, sorry Sam. Forward pocket, 30 out. Distance won't be a problem. He's kicked that towards goal. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad effort by the looks of it. He's just missed to the far side.
Brad Lockyer to take the kick in again for Lismore Darren Allen. Little flapper. Long to the far side of the ground. Fumbled by Tadioon.
Thompson kicks it back into the forward line, misses his target, and once again it goes out, 45 metres out, right forward pocket for the Hawks. Kicking to the north end of the ground in the first quarter.
If we have any medical professional in the crowd, could they come to the administration, could they be a doctor or a paramedic or a nurse or something, could they come to the administration?
Ruck contest, neither side winning.
Tim Fitzgerald, I believe, slams on the boot, go as far as Corey Smith.
Good
Fumbled
contest.
again. Gary Knight slams on the boot towards centre wing, standing underneath it. Bradley Schultz again.
Nicholas in hot pursuit with Schultz. Schultz picks it up. Nicholas gets a tackle.
Handball back in the direction of Stephen Fisher, who's tackled immediately. Good tackle. He's just holding the ball. Obviously getting bored down that end of the ground just slightly.
Lamford got the option now on his left foot, looks into centre wing towards Laidlaw, makes a good contest. He's been paid a free kick, obviously. It's a poor handball though. Fraser regathers in the background. Handball's wide. He puts his teammate under real sorts of pressure. Loader couldn't quite tackle him though. Mines kicks it now towards half forward. Thompson tries to make the contest but can't. It's a good mark by Henderson.
Handball back to Tim Fitzgerald. Goes down toward half forward. Grant Place underneath it. Spills the mark. Goes to Loader. Loader looks ahead. Long ball to about 15 metres out. Spills over the back. Pearson in pursuit. Eddie Lord, the boundary line, will have a ball in.
23 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's 2 goals. That's 1 goal 4 to 2 goals 5. Lismore in front.
Boundary throwing comes straight back to the boundary umpire. He'll have another go at it.
After on wins that, no real value, snap out of the ground, but Butler marks it in the square. Handballs to Chappell. Chappell runs his distance, kicks to Cameron, good mark. Back pocket, kicks to Cronin. He couldn't quite pick up the half volley. That's a good tackle again by Cronin.
Brad Lockyer gets a handball to Ryan Elliott. Back to Scott Henderson. Quick kick forward, misses his target. They'll be out of bounds on the footy.
Chappell again to kick the ball back into play. Kicks long down towards McNeil and Tucker. Off hands, play on, Tucker gathers. Handballs quickly to McNeil in front of the crowd here on the western side. His kick's too long for his teammates, gone over the heads of 3 or 4 players.
Fumbled around there, picked up by Jacob Morgan, who
Smothered by
kick
McDougall.
towards Scott Henderson. Handball to Darcy Skeen. Looks ahead. Short kick inboard to Brad Lockyer, who fumbles the mark.
Cronin
Forced
tackles.
and he's been adjudged dropping the ball.
Great tackle by Tyler Cronin. That's the 3rd or 4th good tackle he's done so far in this game. He kicks short and finds the captain of McDougall, Sean, cousin to the rest of them playing today. His kick didn't quite hit the target, Ian Butler.
Cut off by Michael Fitzgerald. Seems to be underneath the pack. Oh,
Sands
thrown out
McDougall
there,
that
boy, I
threw
tell
it out.
you.
Yes.
Jacob Morgan to take the kick for Lismore Darren Allen. Chips back to the goal square to Dean McPhee. Kicks into the middle of the ground. Darcy Skeen takes the mark. Out wider again toward Curtis Young. Swing back onto his left. Longer kick down the line in direction of Ryan Elliott, who fires. But ball goes over the back.
Armstrong gets it clear now. Half forward, and that's quarter time. 25, nearly 26 minutes. The first quarter's gone. And it's Lismore Darren Allen in front at quarter time. 2 goals, 5 to Tadioun, 1 goal, 4. The goal scorers being Schultz 1, Pearson 1 for Lismore Darren Allen, and Rich Tucker kicking the first goal of the match for Tadioun.
I think as expected to start so far today. Neither team getting a real foothold on the match, but a real tight tussle in between the 50-metre arcs.
So start of the second quarter, we've got a stopwatch here looking. Neither side won, but rode well by Lismore Darren Allen. But McDougall managed to get it out to his cousin Tim, gets it out to McNeil, the kick short towards Louder, who couldn't quite gather.
They were ran by Gary Knights.
Thompson, quick kick back into, but it's straight to a heap of demons and it's marked.
That'll be Michael Fitzgerald again by the look of that. Quick kick in the middle of the ground, 50 I should say, to his brother Tim. Kicks out to D. McPhee on the far flank. McPhee further forward, overshoots his target. Steve Fisher from Lismore Darren Allen gathers. And we'll have a ball in by the look of that.
Thrown in again. Turner and Armstrong won that time by Turner. All in dispute. Armstrong reached down to try and tap it out. And we'll have a ball up, but neither team able to really get that ball clear. Left forward flank for Tadioun. Second quarter heading to the south end of the ground. One again by Turner.
Jack Pitts after it off the ground, heading toward the outer boundary, and we'll have a ball in.
Turner, but this time to Tucker. Quick hands in, but it's straight to his teammate, is in trouble. Tucker wins it again. Handball to Tim McDougall. Kicks long to Louder. Good contest though on the ground. And Henderson gets it away and taps it out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in. Cronin drives the pack, but well tackled. Lismore Darren Allen, and it'll be a ball up. Couple come from either end.
Knights to do the rough work this time for Lismore Darren Allen. Ball in dispute. Pitts, quick handball out in the direction of Henderson, ducks his head and wins himself the free kick. It's a big head too. Kicks it across the line to Dean McVan, who kicks long in the direction of Corey Smith. Steadies himself. Down toward Ryan Elliott, who will hook back onto his left boot. Right on the centre wing is Elliott, looking forward. Short chip kick in the direction of Curtis Young. Cliffy kicks short into Tim Fitzgerald. Tim Fitzgerald short again, back to Young. Kicks inside forward 50 to a pack that's formed, spills over the back. Looks like Mick Lockyer in pursuit there, fumbling away, gets it onto his left boot and he's kicked it. The spearhead. Created some excitement last Sunday at the soccer when he kicked 4 to win his soccer team into the grand final. He's kicked one here. Quite the athlete, playing 2 Division 1 games of football in a weekend, AFL and soccer. Runner up to Tattyoon's Damien Cameron in the league medal this week. That'll be the first goal of the second quarter.
There's 3 goals, 5. Lismore Darren Elm to Tattyoon's 1 goal, 4. Armstrong wins that one. Down the Laidlaw. McDougall, Tim, getting a bit of the ball out of the centre. Kicks long again to Cronin, who couldn't quite mark it on his hands. Got away by Lismore Darren Elm quickly to the boundary, and it's out in the full off the side of the boot.
For Brad Lockyer.
Thompson gets the ball. He's 40 out, right hand forward pocket. Distance won't be a problem. Looks for a target in the centre of the ground. It's Louder, who couldn't quite mark it. Sean McDougall's there. He's got time to steady. Lines it up. Aims for goal, and he's kicked it straight through the middle. That's a great finish by the captain. Tattyoon's second goal. And then our 2 goals, 4. At the 5-minute mark of the second quarter, trailing Lismore Darren Elm, who are 3 goals, 5.
Tap down toward Michael Lockyer, soccer off the ground to McDougall, who's tackled, gets his handball out.
Armstrong. No, McNeil, sorry. Got the handball to Armstrong. Dropped it away, got it up again, trying to get his hand through, bustling away. The umpire's letting the play go on here, and it'll be a centre bounce. Italy won there.
Fitzgerald over it for Lismore Darren Elm.
Lanford and McNeil trying to the 2 tackles for Tattyeen. Butler, Johnny over the top. It's Lismore who come away with it.
It's Jack Pitts will kick long inside forward 50 in the direction of Schultz. Ball spills over the back again.
Nicholas has got it. Handballs to Mines. He's got a few minutes, goes short to McDougall, centre half back. Kicks over the centre of the ground towards Laidlaw, missed his target, Henderson now gathers.
Handball over the top to Curtis Young, left footer, kicks to half forward and is chopped off.
By Johnny Butler. Half back, right half back. Kicks into the centre of the ground, dangerous kick, through hands, Tucker.
Gathered by Tim Fitzgerald. Back to Tim Turner. Slammed on the boot. A high kick into the centre of the ground to a 2-on-1.
McDougall made the contest.
Fumbled there by McFan to Darcy Skeen. Hands forward to Loader. Wayne Loader.
Too good.
Takes a bounce. Heads toward forward 50. Kicks a low. Tumbling punt in.
Fraser gets a kick back out to Cameron. Couldn't quite mark it.
Handball by Bryant. Back to Loader. Long ball to the forward pocket. Ryan Elliott pursuit. It marked by Taddy Oons.
Armstrong. He comes across, finds his teammate in Butler. Butler goes short again to Fraser. Fraser marks, comes over the top again to Cronin. Mitchell Cronin, short again, centre wing though, to McDougall, Tim McDougall. Right in front of the crowd here, centre wing. Oh, it's a poor kick by Tim McDougall, but Sean McDougall played well. Got the quick hands off to Richard Tucker. Good shepherd by Paddy as Richard Tucker looks to Steve Butler. It's over his head and it's spoiled again by Lismore Darrenellum.
Brad Lockyer with the gather. Back to Gary Knights. Short kicks from the wing forward. Mick Lockyer keeps his feet. Picks the ball up under pressure. Kicks down the line toward Lismore Darrenellum's forward 50. But it's marked again by a Taddy Oon player.
Chappell.
Looks like Tory Chappell.
Who goes short to McDougall. Half back, he's got time. He's going to get tackled if he doesn't kick quick. He does. Finds his teammate. He's been spoiled from behind. Play on.
Dean McFan spoils and gathers. Kicks toward Bradley Schultz.
It's a boundary throw-in.
Boundary throwing. Lismore Darrenellum's half forward flank on the far side of the ground. Aaron throw-in by the boundary umpire down to Wayne Loader, who's tackled immediately and will have a ball up. Nine and a half minutes gone here in the first quarter.
McDougall, quick hands to Laidlaw, got the kick away.
Jack Pitts swings onto his right, hurried kick forward.
Nicholas gathers though at half back, kicks towards half forward.
And met by Tim Turner, who plays on immediately to Tim Fitzgerald. Into the centre of the ground, Lockie Bryant. Heading forward. Kicks into the forward 50. It'll be Ryan Elliott in pursuit, who takes the mark about 45 metres out on the angle. We'll have a good look at it from behind here, right in front of us. Ryan Elliott on his way in to kick for goal. Kick looking good from behind, and he has dobbed it. That'll be his first for the afternoon, taking Lismore Darrenellum's total to 4-5. Taddy Oon 2-4.
Armstrong and Turner in the ruck again. One that time definitely by Armstrong. McDougall, good smother and keeps the ball going forward. He's been one of Taddy Oon's best so far, which is normal. Gets his handball away, well to Cronin, but it's tapped out by Lismore Darrenellum. Armstrong managed to get a rough sort of handball away, which is ineffective.
Jack Pitts smothered kick heading forward.
Chappell gets a rush kick up forward into no one in particular. Good contest by Butler. Took down a couple of Lismore players.
Ooh.
Munro went in hard too.
Lockie Bryant for Lismore Darrenellum in front. Loses his feet.
Munro gets it clear. He's going to have a shot from there. He's 45 out, looking towards the goals, and he's missed to the near side. That's 2 behind for Munro. 1 goal 6, Taddy Oon. 2 goals 6, sorry.
Play will be held up for a second here. It looks like Jacob Morgan's still down on the 50-metre line after that big contest as the ball went forward for Taddy Oon.
So it's 2 goals 5, Taddy Oon, to Lismore Darrenellum, 4 goals 5 at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter.
Morgan looks to have a gash above his eye, possibly his nose, bit of clay on the face, replaced by Corey Smith. It'll be Brad Lockyer to take the kick in. Lockyer long down the centre of the ground.
Big fly, no one's in particular. McDougall gathers again at the back of the pack. Kicks it around his corner looking for Cronin. And Mitch Cronin marks. Kicks short to Munro, who's probably the longest kick in the side and is not beyond him. He's got close to the man of the mark. His accuracy is good. Has he got the legs? I think he has. That's a fantastic kick. Sam Munro has kicked one after missing his 2 earlier shots. And there's not many country footballers. There's one for Lismore Darrenellum too, but there's not many country footballers in this league who can kick a goal from outside 50. And that's a fantastic kick. So the score's now Tadioun 3 goals 5 to trailing Lismore Darrenellum, who are 4 goals 5. Just a goal in it. Halfway through the second quarter. Louder and Turner. Turner wins that one easily. It's a great tap.
Down to Tim Fitzgerald, who pumps it inside forward 50.
And Cameron marks. Short kick to Butler. Johnny Butler. He's called to play on now. Half back, kicks the centre wing in front of the crowd. Oh, look out, we've had friendly fire.
Being called a push on Tadioun by the look here. So Ruckman's had to abort the change and take his kick. And Tim Turner kicks short toward Darcy Skeen, but it'll be cut off by McDougall. And we'll have a throw in.
On again. Louder and Turner. Louder wins McMill. He got the quick hand delay. They were too hot for him. Regathers again, but he's been tackled. And it'll be a bounce up. Ball up. Didn't have prior opportunity.
Just about 15 minutes gone here in the second term. Only a goal in it. Tap one by Tadioun.
By Johnny Butler towards Mitch Cronin. Dodges and weaves. Buck gets swamped. And it'll be another ball up as he didn't have previous opportunity. Going to the umpire. Centre wing right in front of the crowd. Western side on this glorious day for the 2015 Grand Final. Turner wins, but straight to Johnny Butler. Handballs back to Mitch Cronin, who quickly kicks long down to Munro. Good to Xander McDougall. Thompson goes in. McDougall over the top, but cleared by Lismore Darrenellum.
Bryant to Smith. Smith down the line in the direction of Young. Spills forward.
Paddy gets it. Handballs to Fraser. Back to Paddy. Wilmore. Oh, handballs to Johnny Butler in the end. Good Shepherd. Out wide to Louder. And gets a lucky free kick. Tadioun were messing around with it there. Louder now. A mongrel sort of a kick to Cronin. It goes through 4, 5, 6 players. Darrenellum get it.
Bryant with the quick handball into the centre of the ground. Smith in pursuit. Quick handball again in the middle of the ground to Skeen, who steadies. Back to Smith, who's under pressure. Quick kick into the forward 50. Bradley Schultz spills the mark. Tackles immediately his Tadioun opponent, who's been adjudged to throw. Probably a bit hot by the umpire, by my opinion. He's a hell of a lot closer than I am, I suppose. Schultz will make his kick from around about the 48, 47 metre mark. On its way. It looks good off the boot. The goal umpire likes it. And so does Bradley. That'll be a goal. He's second for the day. Taking Lismore Darrenellum to 5 goals 5. Leading Tadioun 3 goals 5. 17 minutes gone in this second quarter. Two goals of difference. Ball up in the middle. Straight down to where it came from, and we'll have another go at it.
Later again, one by Turner.
Well, Robinson, I think, down to Pitts. Pitts, quick kick forward. It's bounced through to Pearson on his left boot. Fires it into the centre of the ground in the direction of Ryan Elliott. Spills to the front. Still going. Cameron in there hard as well.
One by Cronin. Mitch Cronin's got time for a bounce. 2 bounces now. Left half back. Handball's now to Johnny Butler. He kicks on his right foot towards Xander McDougall, who marks centre wing far side. He looks centre of the ground to the coach and Damien Cameron. This is Lewis Miller. He swings around on that right foot, kicks low and misses his target yet again. Tadion's disposal into the forward line has been very poor.
Michael Fitzgerald marks that ball, heads toward the wing. Brad Schultz and Braden Robinson in pursuit of the ball for Lismore Darren-Allen. Brad Schultz tackled the Tadioon opponent without the footy and will give away a free kick.
Cronin quickly inside to Mines. Who plays on now, kicks on that left forward foot to half forward, 35 out towards Butler, 2-on-1 yet again. Butler tried but outnumbered.
McFan off the ground, out toward the spearhead and Mick Lockyer. Kicking along the wing in the direction of Jack Pitts, who marks. Plays on immediately, round his opponent. Kicks low inside forward 50. Josh Pearson lets the ball go through. It'll be Wayne Loader who gathers. On his right foot. Hooks it back toward the goal square. Grant Place underneath it in the pack. Tadioon prevail.
Louder the ruckman actually rode the pack well and got Cronin, who's got space now on the near side. Kicks over the top of his opponent to his brother Mitch. Mitch has got space now. Kicks short, straight to Mines, inside 50, who marks. Right on the 50, only 10 metres in. Play on, the umpire says he has a shot for goal. It's an ugly looking kick and it misses to the near side. First goal of the day for Brodie Mines. 3 goals, 3 goals, 6 Tadioon to Lismore Darren-Allen 5-5.
Looks to be Brad Lockyer to take the kick in.
11 points of difference for those who can't do their maths. Well, it's taken me that long to do it.
That'll be me. To Scott Henderson in the forward pocket, or back pocket, should I say, for Lismore Darren-Allen. Looks long, back into the centre of the ground. It's an aggressive move.
McNeil gets it. Got time, kicks back towards goals, but there's not a Tadioon bloke within 20 metres of that ball.
Brad Lockyer takes the mark and plays on rather quickly toward Gary Knights. It seems the goal umpires called a rush behind after that mark, so the ball will come back. Tadioon will register behind, and Brad Lockyer will take the kick out again. Brad Lockyer long to the outer side, in the direction of the ruckman, Braden Robinson, who's got it second fiddle and has tried to claim it, but it'll be a ball up on the 50-metre arc. Tadioon's forward 50 on the far side of the oval from us. One down by Robinson. His target and Fitzgerald's tackled straight away, and we'll have another ball up. One forward by Lismore Darren-Allen, gathered by Stephen Fisher, who's a judge dropping the footy.
And that's another effective tackle to Cronin. For a little bloke, he does tackle well. Kicks long, back inside the forward, and once again Butler's got 3 or 4 to beat. Butler does end up with a snap to Thompson, has a quick snap and then hits the post. Okay, how many minutes gone are we? Lockie? 22 minutes gone.
Lockie has taken the kick in, kicked it out to the far side, but it's been gathered by Tadioon.
Cronin to Butler. Johnny tries to dodge around 3 or 4. Quick short kick back into Cronin. Who marks 60 out. Far side. Left forward flank. Who kicks short and finds Butler, who eventually has an option 1-on-1. He kicks it inside to Munro, who marks 35 out directly in front. And the difference is What's the actual score? We've got to do some sums here.
I think we're 3-7 at this. 3-8, sorry.
3-8, Taddy-R.
To 5-5.
So 26 to 35, 9 points of difference. Just to bring it back to within 3 points. Munro kicked a beautiful goal before from outside 50. Kicks towards goal. No, sorry, that's Xander McDougall has kicked that, not Munro. I do apologise, Xander. Great goals, great mark and goals. Xander McDougall, his first for the match. And that does make Tadioun 4 goals.
8, I believe.
7, 1, 2,
We had a
3,
rush
4,
behind
5,
you,
6,
really.
7, 8. Thank you. 4-8. 5-5. It is 7, is it?
My mistake. Ball up in the middle. Robinson to contest for Lismore Darren Allen. One down to Tim Fitzgerald, whose kick is smothered. Young over it for Lismore Dairy. Ball spills out.
Cronin. Breaks clear of one. He kicks just in time towards his teammate. Good contest there.
Corey Smith of Lismore Darren Allen with his head over it and he'll be rewarded. Kicks to the wing in the direction of Scott Henderson, who's been caught behind here. Gathers the ball, gets a quick handball out. It's missed Jack Pitts, but he's regathered. He's tried to take on the tackler. He's been grabbed, and he'll be adjudged holding the ball. Tadioun to kick it into their forward half of the ground.
Marked by Paddy. Handball's back out to Xander McDougall. Kicks short towards Thompson, but was unable.
Drove by Wayne Loader. To Young, to Michael Lockyer, who kicks long inside forward 50. Josh Pearson caught behind, but he'll rove the pack. He'll put it on the boot. Looks like it has been. It looks to have been smothered, but they're claiming it. And it's a goal. Josh Pearson with the dribble kick from the far pocket. That'll be Pearson's second for the day, and it'll be Lismore Darren Allen 6th. Takes them to 6-5. Leading Tadioun's 4 goals, 7.
Tadioun probably had all the play the last 5 or 10 minutes, and Lismore actually hasn't been in their forward line for 5 minutes. And it's gone in and gone bang.
25 and a half gone in this second term. Ball hit the ground again. Stephen Fisher's underneath it. Tim Fitzgerald back to Jack Pitts, who slams it on the forward toward the forward line. It's marked by Grant Place. Place 60 from goal, chips it inside to the run of Michael Lockyer, who will go back and take his kick. Approximately 35 out on a slight angle. Lockyer has also kicked one today. He's kicked that one too. The spearhead from Ballarat. Second for the day. Takes Lismore Darren Allen to 7 goals, 5. Leading Tadioun 4 goals, 7. .26 and a half gone in the second. Ball up again here in the middle. One down by Tadioun, but roved by Tim Fitzgerald.
I think he's called a throw there, hasn't he?
I'm not overly sure what he's called, but it's going to Tadioun.
I don't think any of us know what's happened there. That did.
Neither does he.
Andy Laidlaw to kick. Kicks them to the outside 50 to Thompson. Play on. Inside the Taddy 50, but
Over the back to Jack Pitts, who kicks a hurried kick down the line to Darcy Skeen of Lismore Darren Allen. Darcy Skeen with one boot on. Lucky it's his right. Chips to Curtis Young. Curtis Young Forward again to Grant Place. Over the back. Rove by Cronin. Crowded a miss, thinking it was a siren. It was just a passing train. Paddled out of bounds by McDougall. And he's been deliberate. Boys in green want to get their name in the book. Curtis Young to take the kick for Lismore Darren Allen.
The old train siren threw everyone for a second or two, didn't it?
Did indeed. Kick to the 50-metre line. Lismore Darren Allen. Great mark by Armstrong and half back for Tadioon.
Switches quickly to Butler, who then looks wide to the coach in Cameron. McDougall, Butler, no, Laidlaw, sorry, in under the pack.
Tackled by Smith and we'll have a ball up. About 60 metres, 65 metres for Lismore Darren Allen goal on the far side of the ground. Run by Robinson to Schultz. Gets a quick handball out toward Tim McDougall.
Down the line, half forward to Paddy.
Rode by Gary Knights, who's been tackled immediately and judged holding the ball.
Great tackle, Paddy.
That brings us to half time here at Wallora. We've got Lismore Darren Allen leading 7-5 to Tadioon's 4 goals, 7. An interesting second quarter with Tadioon having a lot of the play, but Lismore Darren Allen taking their chances when they went forward.
42-47. So the margin at half time is 16 points. The goal scorers for Lismore Darren Allen: Bradley Schultz 2, Michael Lockyer 2, Josh Pearson 2, Ryan Elliott 1. Where for Tadioon, single goal kickers to Xander McDougall, Sean McDougall, Richard Tucker and Sam Munro. Once again, half-time, Tadioon 4 goals, 7-31, trailing Lismore Darren Allen 7 goals, 5-47.
Cameron in the ruck.
Yeah, Cameron's moved to the ruck for Tadioon, start of the third quarter.
One by down Turner, but rove by Cameron from Tadioon.
Bombs it down forward again, and once again it's 3-on-1 Butler. He's been dropped there by Lismore Darren Allen. I thought he had a mark too. Just a correction to that half-time score. Tadioon a 4-8, is that right? No, it was Lismore.
4-8-32 to Lismore Darren Allen 7-5-47. Missed a rush behind there in the second term amongst the excitement, but we're back on deck now, so we should be right.
Cameron trying to get himself into the game early here. Got a possession, a couple of tackles already.
Another ball up on the Tadioon half forward line, just on the edge of the square. Turner and Cameron again.
Tim McDougall. Quick kick forward. Cronin. Snap towards goal. And he's hit the post. Oof. Paddy 4-9.
Brad Lockyer to take the kick in again for Lismore Darren Allen. Long down the centre of the ground, toward the rucks.
Big punch by Cameron again.
Steve Fisher after it for Lismore Darren Allen.
Munro, handball to Tucker, got the handball out. McDougall, no, it's been called a throw.
Corey Smith to take the kick for Lismore Darren Allen. Chips out wide to Dean McPhee, who will play on and make his way up the ground. Long kick down the wing in the direction of Clint Young. Should I say Kurt Young? Cliffy as we call him. Kicks into the forward 50, or right on the forward 50, toward Grant Place, who's tripped over and lost his feet.
Chappell, quick hands out to Butler. Hands back over into the play in Fraser. Cameron to McDougall. Quick kick over the top to Cronin, who marks centre wing, right in front of the crowd. Right on the boundary. Mitch Cronin. Kick short towards the coach.
Jack Pitts rose to Lismore Darren Allen, slams on the boot, but it's straight back to Tadioon, who fumbles. Ball's heading toward the boundary. McDougall picks it up with his head down over the footy. He's been judged the high tackle, even though he's got his head down. McDougall to take his kick.
Smothered.
Run down by Darcy Skeen.
McDougall again. McDougall still again, keeping in front.
Skeen in and under, and it's out for a boundary throw-in. Crowd getting a bit involved. It's getting a bit testy here. See who settles first.
Exactly. McNeil breaks clear. Kicks towards half forward and Thompson makes a good contest. Tucker couldn't quite get to the front and centre there.
Young gets a handball to nobody in particular. Along the ground it's heading. Michael Fitzgerald picks it up. Quick handball to Jacob Morgan, to Corey Smith, who kicks out to the wing to Ryan Elliott, who takes a good grab. The swing back inboard onto his left boot. Right into the centre of the ground. Kicks a little off target but still gets to Tim Fitzgerald. Tim short. Curtis Young. Left foot kick inside forward 50. Fumbled by the Taddy defender there. Josh Pearson kicks a hurried one out to Scott Henderson, who fumbles again. Handball forward in the direction of Grant Place. And we'll have a throw in right next to the point post. Lismore Darren Ellam's deep forward pocket, near side of the ground.
Armstrong and Turner to contest. Armstrong definitely winning that one over the back. Laidlaw through his legs. 3 or 4 battled in and under. Sean McDougall comes clear again. Kicks on the left, non-preferred. Half back towards Tucker.
Michael Fitzgerald with the spoil. Comes down to Darcy Skeen. Quick handball to Tim Fitzgerald. Little chip kick in the direction of Ryan Elliott, but well spoiled by Langford.
Blanford, actually. Blanford.
Sorry, Blanford. Looks like we've got a blood rule here.
Yeah, Tucker's off with the blood nose in that last contest. Patrick Wilmore to come on.
Turner wins it down to Fitzgerald. Smothered kick. Bounces towards Michael Lockyer, who paddles it along. Loses his feet and it'll be tapped out of bounds by the Taddy defender, and we'll have a throw in as the umpires sync up. Cameron wins the tap down.
Butler, handball. McDougall gets it to no one in particular. Henderson gathers.
Quick kick round the corner into the Lismore Darren Allen forward 50.
Laidlaw, Roves, Armstrong, tackled.
And he's been called a throw.
Play on. Advantage.
Advantage has not been paid by the look of it though. Everyone believes the advantage has been paid, but they're not going to call it. I'll probably tell you why though.
Look, we have a little girl here. I'd say she's probably about 2, and she's lost her mum. So would someone like to climb her? She's got a pink finger and little boots on.
The ball's going to come back out to Bradley Schultz on the probably 35-40 out from goal. 45-degree angle. Disappointing turnaround for Lismore Darren Allen, who thought they had a goal. Schultz lining up for his third. Kick on his way and just deserves there for Lismore Darren Allen. Schultz with his third. That's the first goal of the third term, bringing Lismore Darren Allen to 8 goals 5, 53 to Taddy 4 goals 9, 33.
Seven minutes into the third quarter, Lismore Darren Allen will push it out to the biggest lead for the match at 20 points.
One down to Darcy Skeen, who slams it on the boot, heading forward in the direction of the goal kicker and Schultz. Ball spills. He's in and under again though. He's up with it. Handball quickly out, but it's rowed by Armstrong, I believe.
The kicks short, 1 on 3. McNeil battling against
Jack Pitts from Lismore Darren Allen comes up with it. Shows a clean set of heels and kicks it in from the 50 at goals. And this misses to the far side of the goals, near to Jack, for a point. Number 17.
Butler to kick in. Straight down the centre of the ground, not quite off the middle of the boot. It's a contest, rowed by Lismore Darren Allen.
That's Curtis Young's kick back to the goal square. Touched on the line, it looks from here. The goal umpire's got a different story though, and they'll claim that. Curtis Young with his first goal of the game. Takes Lismore Darren Allen's tally to 9 goals for the afternoon. A couple of quick ones, very handy for the D's. Still only early here in the third quarter though. 8.5 minutes gone. No lead safe in finals football. Tap forward by Skeen to Michael Lockyer, who gets around his opponent. Kicks long into forward 50 in the direction of goals, and he's kicked another one. Michael Lockyer with 3 goals for the match as well. The 10th goal for Lismore Darren Allen. In quick succession, the last 3. Takes the tally to 10 goals, 666, leading Tadioun 4 goals, 9, 33. Cameron and Turner in the ruck again.
Butler under the pack, tries to get the kick away, couldn't.
He's been called in the back. Short kick.
Tim McDougall marks. Handballs away to the coach and Cameron. Kicks nicely to Munro, who marks.
Lovely kick forward.
With Tadioun's best play for the day. Munro to line up, 45-degree angle, probably 40 metres out. We found earlier the distance won't be a problem. Kicks towards goal. I think that's pretty straight. And that's a goal to Munro, his second for the match. 2-2 he's kicked, and that was a much-needed goal for Tadioun, who is taking a bit to wake it up here in the third quarter. And the scores are now 5-9. 5-9 to 10 goals, 6. Lismore in front. Only 11 minutes gone in the third quarter.
Cameron's still in the ruck against Turner. The centre bounce. Down to McDougall by the look of it, who's tackled straight away. We'll have another ball up, just forward to centre for Lismore Darren Allen.
Turner. That was Chappell to McDougall. Tim this time. Butler got disposed of it. Tim McDougall, poor hands.
That's Michael Lockyer who's gathered it. Long kick forward in the direction of Grant Place. Stuck an arm out. It's gone over the back toward Josh Pearson in pursuit of a Tadioun defender.
Mines has got it. Big hand ball forward. He wins the foot race, but the boundary wins in the end, and it goes over. Left half forward for Lismore Darren Allen.
12 minutes gone in the third.
Turner wins that easy. Well rowed by Blandford. Not quite though.
Back to Lockyer, who gets to Skeen. Skeen kicks across the ground to Place, who will mark about 47 metres out from goal, just on the crowd side of the centre ground. Place on his way in. Lining up for his first goal for the day. He's come off the right side of his boot and missed the near side for a behind.
Butler to kick in. Straight down the centre of the ground to Sean McDougall. Off hands, play on. Nichols gets it, gets his hands out quick. So does Chappell. It's gone back in now to Cameron, who kicks around the corner and finds space with Steve Butler. Butler now kicks small back inside to Cronin, and they're running here. Cronin has one bounce. He's inside 50 now. Kicks towards goal. It's an empty goal square, and the umpire's paid that downfield. It seemed pretty soft. He was hit after he kicked it, but there was not much in it at all.
It's good.
Who was the perpetrator there?
It looks like Gary Knight, but I'm not overly sure.
Munro to have another shot here. He decides to kick inside to Tucker, who marks 40 out, but a much better angle. About the same spot where he kicked the first goal of the match from, Tucker.
We'll get a good view of it this time. Yep, looks good off the boot.
Well done, Tucker. That's straight through the middle. That's his second for the afternoon. And Tadioun kicked 2 in a row. At least keep the match interesting. That's Tadioun 6 goals, 9, 45 to Lismore Derrinellum 10 goals, 7, 67. 22 points the difference. Lismore in front. Lismore Derrinellum in front.
Turner and Cameron again in the ruck in the middle. Ball just bounced down where it was thrown up. Stephen Fisher's under there. A quick kick out by Turner into the forward 50. Ryan Elliott caught behind. Ball drops to the front of the pack.
Armstrong gets it clear to Cronin. Cronin now to Nicholas. Kicks on his non-preferred left. And
marked by Michael Fitzgerald again, who's taken quite a number of marks from opposition kicks today. Reading the ball really well across half-back. Tadioun with numbers back. Kicks long in the Henderson direction, who's a 3-on-1.
Blandford couldn't quite gather the crumbs. Armstrong had his hands on, but couldn't mark it there beforehand, and it'll be a ball up. 50 metres out, south end of the Wallora Recreation Reserve. Lismore attacking, Lismore Derrinellum attacking. No one win to tap.
Turner hits the deck. Curtis Young, shall I say, wins the ball, gets it down to Josh Pearson, who's ragdolled off it.
Tucker gets the hands out to Cronin. Now to Cameron, and they're away again. Cameron kicks into centre half forward to Munro. It's a big kick. He has to prop and stop, and it's spoiled over the top by Lismore Derrinellum.
Picked up by Michael Fitzgerald, whose handball is smothered, but he regathers. Back to Jack Pitts. Quick one onto the boot to Brad Lockyer on the wing, by the looks of it, who's done quite well to at least push it forward, but it's gone to Damien Cameron of Tadioun.
Who gets it wide now to... I can't actually see the Tadioun player. I think it might have been Tucker who kicks it. No, it can't be Tucker because Tucker's marked it. So it might have been Munro there. Tucker kicks it inboard now back to McNeil, I think, number 33. And he'll have a shot from 40 out.
Tadioun have rallied in the last few minutes after a quick onslaught from Lismore Derrinellum early. He kicks it here, it'll be 3 goals apiece for the quarter.
Lines up there, Mick McNeil kicks towards goal. It's going to be close. I think he's kicked it. And that's a good goal by Mick. Followed up his work from earlier along on the wing. And as Lockie said, it's 3 goals 1 to 3 goals 2 for the quarter. And all of a sudden it's evened up and the difference is back to 16 points, I think. 7 goals 9. Tadioon trail Lismore Derrenellum 10 goals 7.
Almost 18 minutes gone here in the third. Ball up in the middle. Turner and Cameron again.
Butler ducked into a tackle, and he's going to be pinned.
It's a hot footy in there.
Tried to take him on.
Michael Lockyer, the tackler there. Short one toward his brother Brad, who's fumbled. Lost the run of it.
To Tucker. Back to Mines, couldn't quite regather. Fitzgerald, gosh, he's had a fair game.
Hasn't he? Got it to Loader, who on the opposite boot still kicked it 50, but it's gone to Cameron, who's played on straight away. Back to Fitzgerald. Lockie Bryant in the middle of the ground has the ball. Plays on. Handballs. Large handball to Grant Place. Round one defender. Back to Tim Fitzgerald, who's kicked it out toward the forward flank. Stephen Fisher in pursuit. Pack's formed. And we'll have a ball up. Fisher looks out on his feet. It's not unusual. Always puts in, Fisher.
Loader and Turner. Loader probably won it. Wilmore to Cronin. He's got time and swings on the left. Down towards Tucker. Once again, it's 2 or 3 on 1. Tucker wins it again. Tries to bust through. Gets the ball somewhat clear, but gathered by Lismore Derrenellum.
Jack Pitts with a quick handball out toward Tim Turner, who's fumbled. It's going toward the boundary line and he'll let it run over for a throw-in. Wayne Loader's pushed himself further up the ground. Tim Turner, uncontested in the ruck, taps it straight to a tatty opponent who's ducked his head. And he's been adjudged holding the ball.
That was Mines.
Lachlan Bryant,
like
short chip into the in the centre of the ground. Tim Fitzgerald kicking it to centre half forward.
Butler attacked it hard.
In the Brad Schultz direction. He's given it up though. Cameron with the ball again. Starting to get quite a bit of it.
To his Boston Paddy.
Braden Robinson. Spalls it down to Lockie Bryant, who's kicked it forward to Grant Place, who's taken a mark 51 metres out.
Can he kick that distance, Lockie?
He'll take his best one, but he did kick one there at Glenn Thompson a couple of weeks ago against Penshurst from a very similar position. Different ground, yes, same distance. He's got it on the right side of the boot though. Distance he got there, but he's kicked it out of bounds on the full.
Up, we kick it out. Kick it back into play again. Kicks down the line. Off the side of the boot. And Nichols managed to get the hand on it and at least makes it go out. 70 metres out. Western side of the ground. There's more Derrenellum attacking. Cameron Robertson.
Robinson probably won that one. Down to a Tadioon opponent though.
Wilmore.
Oh, Lockyer out of mid-air.
Wilmore pushes hard again.
Lockyer felt hard done by, but Loader's got the crumbs. He's slammed it on the boot and it's dribbled forward toward Place. A quick handball to the Tadioon opponent. Armstrong with a handball inboard to Braden Robinson. Handballs it forward. Armstrong again by the look of it.
Out to McDougall. It kicks just in time. Finds Munro. Halfback, right halfback. Kicks inboard to Butler. Butler drops the mark he should have taken right in the centre of the ground. He taps the ball under his leg, gets it clear. A foot race now between Henderson and Munro. I think I'd back Munro here. Who manages to keep it in. And he's clear now. He has one bounce. He kicks now long down towards Thompson. Play on, off hands, good contest.
McPherson for Lismore Derrenellum picks it up, kicks a cross goal in the Skeen direction. Who's fumbled a mark he should have taken. Gets around Cameron though, puts it on the boot and kicks it to space to the wing. Foot race again. Elliott coming one way, but it's won by
Cronin.
Alfie
Armstrong gets it to Pat. Oh, what a decision by Pat Wilmore. On the cricket pitch, Benio gets his stuff up again, kicks it long Down to set full forward, and it's a good mark.
Good mark by big Gary Knights down there. Been a handy acquisition this year, Gary. Kicks out to the far wing. Josh Pearson's pushed up from half forward. Lismore Darren Allen just looked to slow things up a little bit. He's kicked inboard to Braden Robinson. Short kick. Robinson, long high one to the forward 50. Ryan Elliott to fly. Ball spills.
Armstrong gathers, gets around 2, ums and ahs, and then decides to kick to the wing. Finds his teammate clear in Laidlaw. Laidlaw's got time and kicks right foot towards Tucker. Tucker gathers on the bounce. Oh, cop one high. It seemed like, didn't it?
The things we see from 150 metres away may seem different to for 10, but geez, it looked like he caught one high there.
He had his head over the ball. Not that he was ducking. You've got to protect the head. But anyway, game goes on. Half forward for Tadioun. Right half forward flank.
One down by Robinson and no one in particular, and we'll ball it up again.
One by Robertson again.
It spills to the centre of the ground.
Thompson swings on to the left. Gets it going Tadioun's way.
It's big Gary Knights on the streaming out from half back. Slams it on the boot. Toward Place, who's taken a mark in a very similar position to his last two. Goes toward the pocket to Josh Pearson, who's been caught behind. Ball spills toward the boundary line. He's gone straight for the line and they've called it.
Just panicked a bit there, Butler. Had teammates around him.
Left footy here, Josh. He's a good kick of the footy. Low percentage shot. Pearson, who's kicked 2 today. Who's missed to the far side. Crowd thought different.
Chapel to kick in.
Long
Kicking
kick.
the far flank. Good contest between Cronin and
Rove by Loader, by the looks of that. Kicks inboard to Tim Fitzgerald.
16.
And Tim Fitzgerald will line up, probably kick from around 45. .25 and a half gone in the third quarter. As Fitzgerald lines up for his first. Kicks on its way. And he likes it. Wait for the goal umpire's call, it's a goal. Tim Fitzgerald kicks his first of the afternoon. And Lismore Darren Allen's 11th. Taking their total to 11-8. Leading Tadioun 6 goals 9.
7 goals 9.
7 goals 9, sorry, apologies.
You're right. We need every goal we can get.
Just trying to sneak one.
Been a much more entertaining quarter, this one.
High scoring. Robinson the ruck for Lismore Darren Allen.
Against Lauder. Lauder wins it back to Cronin, who couldn't get the kick away. Ting McDougall gets his hands away to McNeil. Out wide, misses the target in Wilmore, and Lismore and Darren Allen clean up.
Pitts handballs to Robinson, who handballs to Lockyer. Michael Lockyer deep into attack, right to the goal square. He kicked one like that earlier, but he's missed to the far side on that occasion. So 9th point for Lismore Darren Allen for the day. Short kick into the middle of the ground.
Lanford receives it from Butler. Kicks on that trusty left normally. Finds Armstrong, a bit lucky, bit of a wobbler, but finds Armstrong at centre half back. It kicks over to Lauder.
Fitzgerald for the Michael variety in again. Robinson with a handball to Fitzgerald, to Pitts. Short one to Skeen, who's out. Skeen can kick long into forward 50, and has he found Ryan Elliott? Left footer, he swings inboard. A wobbler, but he's hit in the direction of Bradley Schultz, who's played on straight away. Kicked a dribble kick into the post. Jason Dunstall would be doing his nana right about now.
He could have run right in there. And that is a big let off for Tadioun, a huge let off.
Lives and dies by the sword, Schultzy.
Butler to kick back in. Trying to assess what options he's got. Goes short. Finds Sean McDougall. Probably been a bit quieter this quarter, especially compared to his brilliant second quarter. He kicks indoors, inboards, and finds Cronin, half back. He plays on and swings on that left and bombs one up to really no one in particular there, actually. Well, the umpire still hasn't called it out. I thought that was
everybody stopped. Jack Pitt smothers the ball. Handball's inboard. Stephen Fisher and Wayne Loader after it.
Oh, it's a good tackle by Wilmore.
Handball comes out. Curtis Young slams on his left boot. I haven't got his name right yet.
And that's gone to Cronin. Sorry, missed that kick. Who it was? Cronin short. Once again, it's a poor disposal, but Armstrong marks.
.29 minutes gone here in the third. Can't be long left, although it has been a higher scoring quarter.
Armstrong kick along to Thompson. Rove by Cronin. And he roves well. He goes in short now, and it's once again over the back of a Tadioun forward. Munro picks it up though. Tries to got to Hemway just in time. Butler gets it a clear. Thompson's clear now to kick a goal for Tadioun. And that was well roved by Cronin. Off the pack. And that just keeps him in the hunt. Just. So, Cronin. Thompson, number 6. So, I have that down as Tadioun 8 goals, 9. 8, 6, 48, 57 to Lismore Derrenellum.
11-9.
Whatever that is. Lucky we need a calculator here. That's close enough. And you can work the margin out at home.
Not paid to do math. .30 minutes gone here in the third. 4 goals apiece this quarter.
One by Lismore Derrenellum, good hands. Loader gets the kick out.
Yeah, Fitzgerald to Loader. Loader long into the forward 50.
It's ball by Armstrong.
And the ball will dribble out just past the 50-metre line of Lismore Derrenellum goal.
Both times going hard for the ball there. That'll be another ball up.
Drove by Curtis Young. Tackled straight away.
Cameron and Robertson. Robertson wins that one to the advantage.
To Young again, who's dumped straight away.
Tucker tried to get it out now. Laidlaw.
To hot footy.
And the umpire will throw it up again. 35-40 metres out. Right half forward. Lismore's attacking end. Lismore Derrenellum's attacking end. They currently hold a 16-point advantage. Or roughly about that.
Down to Young again, who's got it forward quickly and he's hit place. About 15-20 metres out, straight in front of the goal. So Place will kick after the siren. For his first of the afternoon, and Lismore Derrenellum's 5th of the quarter. Kicks on its way. They like it. It'll be 5 goals for the quarter for Lismore Derrenellum. Grant Place is first. You could probably argue that they should have kicked 6. But Chilt's dribble kick from the top of the goal square was hitting the post. That quarter went for 32 minutes. And it's at 3-quarter time. I've got Lismore Derrenellum 12 goals, 9.
81.
81.
To Tadioun, 8 goals, 9.
Yep.
57. So that's a lead of exactly 4 goals. Righto, 1 quarter to go in the 2015 Grand Final of Mininera District Football League. And it's Lismore Darrenellum who lead by 25 points. 12 goals 10, 82 to 8 goals 9, 57.
Just waiting for the last of the crowd to exit the ground. The lads in green can throw it up.
It's Cameron and Turner to contest the centre bounce from the last quarter.
Ball bounces down where it's thrown. Pitts from Lismore Darrenellum grabs it. Handballs to Loader, who gets it out to Corey Smith. Long kick forward to half forward.
Armstrong made a good contest. Sean McDougall now roves. Kicks it long. Down to half forward towards Thompson. Couldn't quite get the mark on it. Tucker's underneath it.
Michael Fitzgerald putting a tackle on, and we'll have a ball up. Cameron wins the tap. Not decisive though.
Still in the pack. McDougall goes back into the pack with the ball. And the umpire throws it, decides to throw it up again. Cameron just. McNeil under the pack, trying to get it out.
He's hit for a long quarter with all these stoppages. Turner wins the tap this time with Pitts. Handball's out to Loader. He goes back into traffic and a big long kick toward the forward 50 of Lismore Darrenellum.
Then Armstrong takes a very good mark at centre half back. Stretches those arms, finds Blanford on his left, looks wide to the wing to Cameron. Cameron and Lockyer. Cameron gets the ball ahead of Lockyer. Cameron kicks around his right and finds Chappell. Left half back. He kicks short to Tucker. It's a poor kick again. Disposal left Teddy and down poorly today.
Michael Fitzgerald picked it up for Lismore Darrenellum but was tackled. Ball goes forward.
McDougall bounces off one, kicks on the left, down towards Loader, who makes a good contest with Knights.
Lost
Picked
his
up by
footing.
Munro. Round 1, round 2, handballs inside to Cronin. Loader gets in the way though and rushes it through for a behind.
Short kick out to the far pocket. Chip back to the goal square to Brad Lockyer. Goes over the top quickly to Dean McFan, who runs it out of his defensive 50. Along the wing to Steve Fisher, who steadies. Kicks it into the middle of the ground. Just a little bit short for Curtis Young, who picks it up on the bounce. Handballs to Jack Pitts, long inside forward 50. Spoiled away by the Taddean defence.
Butler gets it. Handball's inside to Fraser. The handball's wide now out to Armstrong, who did that good spoil before. He comes back into play and he's caught with the ball, but asks to play on. Ball in dispute now.
Can't quite see who got that out for Lismore Darrenellum, but the ball's headed Taddean's way. Michael Fitzgerald picks it up again and gets it out in the wing to the direction of Corey Smith. Gets it to Michael Lockyer, who kicks a scrubbing kick toward his forward 50.
Butler gets it. Handball's out to Mines. Mines a big, long, left-raking kick down to Loader and Loader marks. Gets away from Tucker. Has a bounce.
Long kick down the line. Toward that pack again. And Taddean, the only ones to fly, and it goes out for a boundary throwing just inside the forward 50 for Lismore Darrenellum.
Butler got his hands on it again. Good game today, Johnny Butler. Cameron wins an easy tap. McDougall couldn't gather it.
Pearson handball straight to McDougall.
Tim gets it. Tim tries to get it out.
Goes to Michael Lockyer.
He's had a
Lockyer getting it in toward the top of the goal square.
go. Armstrong marks again.
Armstrong camped under it. He's also had a good game.
Goes wide to Butler. Half back. He can play on and does now. And Thompson makes a searching lead, marks at centre wing. Near side. He goes inboard to Rich Tucker. Play on. Good. No, he's been called over the back.
From old mate.
He's going to have to kick from on the cricket pitch here, which will be interesting. He does towards Cronin and finds Cronin. He's too far out, but with that much time, how he managed to be spared.
Short kicking ball, but it'll be brought back.
His brother hasn't heard it. Mitch to kick again. A kick from 50, so it'll be too far out for him. He's going to go long where there's one Taddy person and 4 Lismore Darrenella.
Kick looks good.
He kicks long. I've underestimated his ability to kick a kick. Well done, Mitchell Cronin kicks the first goal of the last quarter. And game is on. Score being 9 goals, 10. No. Touched.
Interesting decision. Kicked in by Jack Pitts, I believe. It's fumbled over the far line. 50 out from Tadioon's goal for another boundary throw-in.
That's been just touched right on the line.
It looked good from back here, but of course we're a little way away, I suppose.
In front of Butler, who runs hard and straight at it. Just disposed of the ball as he went for it. Forward.
Ball in dispute. And he's paid a free kick here to Tadioon. Not overly sure why.
And it's to go to Tim McDougall. Goes in short.
Jack Pitts to cut it off. Ball in dispute again. Just about 7 minutes gone here in the last. Ball up in Tadioon's attacking forward 50. One down by Armstrong, but it goes to Tim Fitzgerald. It goes to Wayne Loader. Long kick down the line in the direction of Schultz and Place. The Potter beaten by their Tadioon opponents.
Fraser to Nicholas, who looks inside now and finds Sean McDougall, who marks in front of Henderson. He swings around on the right foot now to 2-on-1. Poor kick by Sean McDougall.
Curtis Young has cut it off nicely. Goes forward on his left boot in the direction of Ryan Elliott, who's got the jump at it. Rove by Bradley Schultz, tackled immediately.
By Blandford. Cameron kicks it away and Cronin's got it free. He's got time now. Kicks down the line to Johnny Butler, who marks half forward, near side.
They've got a free man in Tadioon in the forward line, and they've hit him.
And Sam Thompson. So Sam Thompson's marked 40 out on a ball tighter than 45-degree angle, probably only about 10-12 metres in from the boundary.
There's more to the fence, not as accountable it has been in the previous 3 quarters for the start of this last quarter.
Thompson kicks, a beautiful looking kick. Doesn't make the distance and it's going to be off hands. Three behinds this quarter for Tadioon. Nothing to Lismore Darrenella. Having all the play early here, but not quite making use of their opportunity.
Brad Lockyer kicks long to his brother in Michael Lockyer, who runs, takes a bounce, and kicks it again long to Grant Place. Grant Place slows the play up, chips out wide to Ryan Elliott, who takes a mark and steadies. Tadioon pushing numbers back, so Elliott chips the middle of the ground. A dangerous kick, but Lockie Bryant's taken the mark.
Fierce contest with Sean McDougall.
Bryant's handball to Tim Fitzgerald, across to his brother and Michael. Back to Tim. Tim kicks it inside forward 50 to a pack of Tadioon players
Laidlaw gets it out, but it's come out to
Michael Lockyer has gone back into traffic. Snapped one round the corner and the spearhead's done it again. That's his fourth. 4 goals to Michael Lockyer today. The first in the last quarter. Taking Lismore Darren Elms total, I believe, to 12 goals. 13 goals, sorry. 13 goals, 9.
10.
I'm doing no good here. 13 goals, 10. Too many strikes on the page. Leading Tadioon, 8 goals, 3.
Margin being 28 points. 10 minutes into the last quarter. Tadioon will probably have to kick the next 2 or 3 to keep this game alive, you'd think. Armstrong back in the ruck. Cameron Roves didn't quite get the kick away.
Smith slips on the pitch. Not sure how they get away with that. The rest of the ground's in mint condition. And the pitch is left uncovered and we'll have a ball up. Turner wins the tap, but straight to Cameron, who slams it on the boot. Gets his team going forward.
Munro marks. Half forward. Goes across field to Cronin, who's been quite good today. Mitchell in particular. Tyler good early, but Mitchell's had probably been more consistent here. Talking of Tyler, here he is, he's marked. 40 out. Kicks towards goal, it's not a bad effort. Just missed to the near side. 1 more point to Tyler, and that's 4 behinds for the last quarter for Tadioon.
Dean McPhan to kick it in for the Demons. Spots a teammate in Curtis Young. Young toward Tim Fitzgerald, he's overshot it.
Tight.
But he's tackled his Tadioon opponent high.
Rich Tucker's got the free kick. Left half forward, goes inside, finds Tim McDougall, who marks. Goes to the shortest player in the field, can't mark it. Chappell gets it to Cameron, who goes wide to Butler, who kicks from 55 out towards goals. To his brother Steve, good contest there, and it's off hands and over the boundary line.
Bit of cheek there. Lismore boys aren't real happy with it, there's nothing wrong with that.
The frustration from Butler showing out there.
Turner, big punch down to the forward of the pack. Jack Pitts gathers the ball, runs out of defensive 50 and kicks down the line in the direction of Schultz. Schultz overran it. The tackles his Tadioon opponent.
Butler gets it clear after Blandford made a good contest there. Mitch Cronin again goes long and hard in forward, and once again it's one Taddy bloke against 3 Lismore blokes.
Tim Fitzgerald looked to have his head taken off. No free kick and we'll have a ball up. Coming up to 13 minutes gone in this last quarter. Tim Turner wins the ball down to Corey Smith. Kicks into the centre of the ground to a 2-on-1 in place.
McNeil gets it as it comes through the hands. Kicks long back inside the square. Chappell made the contest but punched away
by Morgan, and it'll dribble out for a boundary throw in on the far side of the ground, about 25 out from Taddy's goals. Ball thrown in, picked up by Loader, who's taken a quick bounce. Stopped and steady. He's been caught with the ball. Not sure what he was doing there. Not much to kick to further up the field. Taddy got some numbers back.
And that's a good tackle by Mick McNeil. He looks inboard and finds Johnny Butler, a true centre half forward. 70 out. Kicks on the right foot towards good mark. Anyone, I think it's Sam Munro who's taking that mark. He doesn't waste time and swings around on the right, goes towards the goals.
Pretty good.
He's kicked it.
Munro.
36. We'll put it down to Munro.
He's third for the game, if that is correct. Tadioon's first for the last quarter. They've kicked 1 goal for this quarter to Lismore's 1 straight. Lismore Darren Allen.
Yeah, indeed it was Munro, number 36.
14 and a half gone here in the last. Still probably 15 minutes of footy left.
Back to 22 points of difference. McDougall tried to bust a pack but couldn't. Loader tries to get through, but could.
Short kick to centre half forward. Brad Schilt spills the mark. One he should have taken. Spills to Darcy Skeen. Short chip kick out wide to Michael Lockyer. He's got the run of the footy if it sits. It has. Kicks towards goal. And he's kicked another one. That's his 5th for the afternoon, Michael Lockyer. Doesn't look like he's leaving anything in the tank for the soccer grand final later on this evening.
Is that this evening?
This evening. Usually plays on a Sunday, but because of the grand final, they've moved it up to Saturday night under lights. He's going to be quite a tired boy come tomorrow. After he finishes here, he's in the car and straight back down the highway. He's kicked 5 so far today, and still playing in the midfield. Turner and Armstrong in the ruck again. Balls falls to, here he is, Mick Lockyer again. Handball out to Corey Smith, who jumps down on the ground. He's been swamped by Tadioon opponents.
McDougall got an interesting disposal given to him. Munro, though, picks it up off the ground. He runs in towards the goal.
And he's missed
to the near side.
Break in play while they find the footy at the back. Looks to be, I think Brad Lockyer will bring it back into play. Long kick by Lockyer. Down the line, ball spills, picked up by Pitts. Under pressure, quick kick into the centre of the ground where Place is parked underneath it. Brings it to the front of the pack. Right, very well there by John Butler. He's played a good game.
Cronin moves the ball quickly down to Tim McDougall. Good contest. Munro tries to make a contest and it's rushed through for a behind.
Desperate stuff down there by the Demons defence. Quick ball in by Lockyer, hits Jacob Morgan. Morgan kicks down the boundary line in the direction of Gary Knights. Handballs back to Dean McPhee, who kicks longer again down the wing to a contest. Cameron and Turner by the look of it.
Armstrong rows.
Comes to Place to Michael Lockyer, who kicks forward again. Ball's heading out toward the outer sides of foot race. Ryan Elliott swings onto his left boot into the centre of the ground to Curtis Young, who's been spoiled.
Blandfield, good spoil by Blandford. 2 tatty blokes, neither one to pick it up, and in the end it's going to be a ball up. They had plenty of time. Tired legs and just...
18 minutes gone, ball's thrown up on the far side. Brad Schiltz after it for Lismore Darren Allen. Moved it forward, still into the pocket, deep into the pocket.
Chappell looks inboard,
kicks long
to Butler. Gets the handball back to Cameron, the handball's back to Butler. The handball's now to Cronin. He gets the handball to Mines. And they're messing around with it here, Tadioon, and they've lost disposal of the ball and Loader gathers.
Loader handballs to Michael Lockyer. Takes a bounce down centre wing. Kicks it into the centre of the ground towards Scott Henderson. He's been spoiled.
Chappell gets a handball back to Johnny Butler, to Jared Blandfield. Gets a kick quick away into the centre of the ground.
Tim Fitzgerald gathers. Quick handball out to Curtis Young. Swings onto his left boot. Inside forward 50 to Joshy Pearson, who's lost his footing, and it's gone out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. 19 minutes gone in this last quarter.
14 goals 10 to 9 goals 14. Lismore Darren Allen leading. Armstrong wins the tap to Johnny Butler. He kicks on the right foot down centre wing to Rich Tucker. That's a good
Gary
mark.
Knight's intercept mark. That's fantastic, the big fella. He steadies it up. Short dart to Tim Turner, who's taken a mark. It's good to see him back. He handballs to Stephen Fisher, who's fumbled it. Now he's had to rush one to the loose man in Tadioon in Armstrong. Called his name a lot today. Fisher's cooked.
Armstrong kicks down the line to Sean McDougall. Oh, nearly had the legs taken out from under him. Tyler gets his hands away, back to Sean McDougall. It's a good contest there. He kicks the ball in. Tyler Cronin gets a kick away, back to half forward.
Jacob Morgan takes the intercept mark for Lismore Darren Steadies the ship with a short kick to Grant Place. Steadies it up. Suns playing havoc with a few of the blokes in the centre of ground, so they've chipped it backwards to Jacob Morgan. We're running the switch here, but looks like Tadioon are onto it. And they've manned him up. Jack Pitts takes a mark at centre half back, on the flank I should say. Right against the boundary line. Jack kicks longer in the direction of Elliott. Brian Elliott flies, ball falls to Cameron. Cameron through traffic. Crunched by Darcy Skeen, ball falls loose. Gary Knights tackles Cameron. Picked up by Jack Pitts. Big handball forward to Ryan Elliott, who gets back to Darcy Skeen. Skeen along the boundary line, through traffic. Kicks towards Joshy Pearson, who takes a good mark. Pearson inside forward 50 in the direction of Michael Lockyer, who takes a good mark and will line up for his 6th. 21 and a half minutes gone here in this last quarter. Still probably 8 or 9 minutes left to play as Lockyer lines up for his 6th goal.
Bringing you back him in here. Lucky the way he's played today.
You might have missed that one though.
There's a commentator's curse. I didn't mean that, to be honest. He's been outstanding today.
Interesting strategy. You got one, man.
He's got you down, Tom. He's got, Michael Lockyer kicked 5 goals, 2 I've got him down for.
Ryan Elliott back
Kicked
with the
out
ball.
by Cameron to Cronin. Fraser gets the handball over, but intercepted by Lismore Darren, but tackled by Sean McDougall, and Jack Fraser gets the handball clear again. Fraser receives again off Armstrong. He kicks the centre half forward towards Tucker. It's balls in competition now, and the umpire will ball it up.
Good
Just
contest
forward to
there
centre
by
for
Jack Pitts.
Gideon.
Ball it up here again. Braden Robinson in the ruck to Lismore Darren. Taps down in the McDougall direction. Gets it to Tim Fitzgerald, who's back in the traffic, and a quick kick. Cameron slips on the pitch.
Chappell gathers, kicks a mongrel punt down to half forward. It's a good mark by Dan McDougall. He goes to play on quickly. Quick short to Munro. Good spoil. But Thompson roved it well and he's kicked the goal, Sam Thompson. Well done. Roved it as it went over the back. Paddy get their 2nd for the quarter. Thompson's got 2 goals, 1 for the day. The margin at the 23-minute mark of the last quarter. Tadioon 10 goals, 14, 74 to Lismore Darren 14 goals, 11. We're doing some quick sums here. 95, I reckon. It's 21 points is the margin at the 23rd minute mark. There's a free kick here as we did some sums and going back to primary high school here. And it's gone to Lismore Darren, a high tackle.
Cameron comes up with the ball from the bottom of the pack, but apparently he's given away a high tackle. Bring Lismore Darren shirt will take it. It's chipped out to Braden Robinson, the far side. Long kick into forward 50. Schultz and Elliott to fly. Ball's come over the back to Pearson, who's lost it. Schultz in there still. A hot footy. And we'll have a ball up, 35-40 out from goal. 24 and a half gone. Comes out to Pearson, but goes to Lockyer, who's interesting handball back into Henderson. Another interesting handball to Robinson, who's put it on the boot toward home. Curtis Young at the back.
Good mark by Cronin.
Outmarked by Cronin.
Mitchell Cronin. He's had a good game. Kicks out to the near side, out to the half-back flank, finds Tucker. Oh, he drops a city. I wouldn't see him do that every day.
Tied footballers out there at the moment as it comes to the boundary line.
Johnny Butler tries to gather.
And we'll have a ball in.
And the ball goes over.
25 minutes gone. Robinson and Cameron to do the ruck work. Ball comes over the back. Henderson bursting through to Fisher, to Fitzgerald. Tim Fitzgerald off a step has kicked a goal. Tim Fitzgerald, great goal. His second for the afternoon. Lismore Darren-Ellam's third for the afternoon, for the quarter. Stretching out that lead a little bit further.
One too many points. But anyway.
Turner to do the ruck work against Armstrong. Tap down. Michael Lockyer overruns it.
Sean McDougall up under the pack. Got it out to Mick McNeil, who now kicks short inside 50. Nice pass to Tim McDougall, who marks 40 metres out directly in front. Tim McDougall kicks towards goal. Can't quite make the distance and misses to the left, and that's one behind.
7 behind so far for Tadian in this last quarter. They've certainly had it up their end and peppered the goals. Only managed 2 majors thus far. Coming up to 27 gone. The ball's passed in right down the middle of the ground to Tim Fitzgerald. Tim Fitzgerald comes wide to Tim Turner, who's fumbled a sitter. Gone to Tyler Cronin, smothered by Ty Turner. McFan tries to win the ball. Gets the handball out to Michael Fitzgerald, who's caught. Handball to Fisher, but he's been caught touching the ball.
And Sean McDougall gets rewarded for a great tackle there. Going to come back behind the mark. 27 and a half minutes gone in the last quarter. Johnny Butler receives a handball behind the back of Sean McDougall. Kicks it into Sam Thompson. Once again, he's been swamped and they come over the top. Sean gets it again.
That's the first premiership for the merger. Lismore Darren-Ellam, the combine. Tadian a great side all year. Lismore Darren-Ellam were always thereabouts. Fantastic to see from a home supporter. Us take out our first premiership as the fans rush on the ground. I'm finishing up commentating as I go to see my old man, the assistant coach. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. Go D's.
Congratulations to Lismore Darren-Ellam. Great weather. I think the last premiership was in 1995 when Darren-Ellam won the premiership in the Western Science League. To Damien Cameron and his boys, you were there all year, and great credit to you. You fought the game right out. And congratulations to you both. I'd just like to hand over to Greg Wood, the Western District Board Chairman, to say a few words. Welcome, Greg. Thank you very much, David. On behalf of the AFL Western District Commission, I'd like to congratulate both the Football and Netball Association for what's been a fantastic grand final day.
The ground in particular here is presented in magnificent condition, and obviously it's been a fantastic year for both clubs. Sadly, commiserations to Knight and Catiune, and congratulations on a wonderful victory to Cold Jelly and Lismore Darren Allen. Thank you, David.
Good, thank you. We have a little situation. Peter Morganti's put his heart and soul into football in this league as a reporter for the Hamilton Spectator of over about probably 15 years, would it be, Peter? Probably every bit of it, but Peter's moving on in his job, and I'd just like you to show your appreciation for the media coverage that Peter's given the league. Thanks, Peter. Now, at the Lewis Medal the other night, Damien Cameron was the Lewis Medal winner and couldn't make it. He was working up at Hopeton and couldn't make it. So I'd just like to call on Jane Lee, daughter of the great Phil Lewis, who will now present that medal to Damien. Could you come forward, please, Damien? Congratulations, Damien. You had a great year. Just commiserations, you couldn't make it to go on today, but just on behalf of the league, congratulations. And Jane will present you with the medal. I'd like to thank the Lewis family. It's obviously a great honour to be a winner. I'll keep it short. I'm just lost for words, but well done to Mick, the runner-up, and you made the double, mate, so well done to Lismore. Premier side, and you deserve it, so. Thank you very much, Damien. The Big Country medal, which was voted on by the umpires today, and Lockie Patterson from Big Country will make the announcement of the President's medal.
Thank you, David. The 2015 WorkSafe AFL Victoria Country for best on ground in the grand final today goes to Lismore Darren Elms, number 5, Michael Lockyer.
Well, I'd just like to thank Damien Cameron for putting on the show today. And congratulations on the best of bears. Big congrats to the boys for bringing it home this year. And yeah, celebrate. Thanks, Michael. The other medal we have is the Jim Knight medal. Jim won many best and fairest in the league, and that will be presented by Murray, Jim's brother. Thanks, Murray.
Thanks, David. The winner of the Jim Knight medal for the best player on the ground, as adjudicated by an independent panel of judges, is from the Lismore Darren Allen Footy Club, Damien Lockyer. Michael Lockyer, sorry, it's Michael.
I'd just like to present the medals, match medals now. So time for the presentation of the 2015 Senior Premiership Medallions to Lismore Darren Allen. Number 2, Curtis Young. Number 4, Bradley Schultz. Let's go block it up. Number 6, Josh Pearson. Number 11, Lachlan Bryant. Number 15, Brian Place. Number 16,
Tim Fitzgerald. Number 17, Jack. Number 19, Jacob Morgan. Number 21, Michael Fitzgerald. Number 22, Robert Elliott. Number 24, Brad Lucky. Number 27, Darcy Steen. Number 28, Tina. Number 30, Braden Robertson. Number 31, Smith. Number 35, Wayne Loder. Number Stephen Shaw. Stephen Fisher. Number 46, Gary Knight. I think the microphone's going here. Hey, Dean McBain. Shin. Henderson. And the choice and Robert Smith. Doesn't work. Would the captain and the coach please come forward? The Bendigo Bank being the major sponsor of the league, Anna from Guncold Bendigo Bank will present the trophy. Thank you, Anna. There you go, boys.